AI plus FreeCAD. FreeCAD was the tangible way to be able to see how an AI system is evolving, because we can see those designs, what they represent. Here, I'm trying also to have a way to control my pipeline run by having it organized with information telling me what happened at every single step. So I'm using the concept that we've seen in the channel. I stick to PGVector for the embeddings. I use models that we have tested on the channel for the embeddings from Hugging Face. For the quorum, I use Grok. I use Codex as well. Maybe I'm going to introduce anti-gravity, means Gemini, human also. I'm still working on the weights. So the importance of the judgment of each AI agent and the human as well. As I told you, I want to introduce here human in the loop, because AI works better having a human working with it. So it's not going to be replacing human, it's going to be working with an expert human. Okay, so we get different information, the IDs, the node. So I'm using also here the same concept that I showed you in this channel, using mini nodes, specialized, working on one single part of the system. So focused. The system is deterministic, fully controlled Python code with long chain in a long graph kind of system. So I'm using nodes, I'm using edges. Here I'm using more something that you've seen me using while I was coding in Rust, a kind of engine. So every node is going to be going back to that engine and telling to the engine what's the next step, what's the next node that is going to be starting to work for us. So it's not fully AI, it's more Python code, deterministic, and in some parts I've introduced AI just where we need it for the generation of those designs on FreeCAD, and also for the quorum, just to provide the scores. So here you can see the different details, how I'm passing from one node to another. It's still experimental at the moment, but along the way, while I'm creating it, I want you to see how it is. When I'm trying to, from one generation, one DNA category, here is architecture, keep improving, set environment variables in how many runs I want to use for that. So this whole pipeline has run for almost an hour, so 49 minutes. And after here you get a little graphical representation of those steps on the different loop. So I'll keep you updated on that as well. I'll see you in the next.